Hello friends, welcome back. Today we will discuss about compute optimized instances, which is a second type of EC2 instance. Before this interview we had discussed about the general purpose instances, M series, A series, T series, and what is EC2, their benefits, and many more stuffs related to ECT instances interview questions. Going forward, friends, today we will discuss about interview questions which is real faced, which belongs to computer optimized instances under EC2 instances. Stay tuned to get the benefit. Let's start without time wasting. What is compute optimized instances? Guys, before proceeding to the answer here, let us try to understand what is compute here. Guys, compute means that facility who has capability to done one or more tasks at a short time, right? For example, we had login in a net banking and we are trying to do a transaction, right? So at that particular moment, for a very big bank, and numbers of customers trying to do that particular transactions, right? So that means that particular net banking which is hosted on a server has a very nice compute level. That's why that particular server has capability to take the bandwidth of do the successful transactions at a short span of time. So friends, all over compute means capability of doing n numbers of tasks at a same time. So so guys, next come to these questions. This compute optimized instances is suitable to process n numbers of a process at a time. So we can also say that this instance is ideal for compute bound applications that benefits from high performance of particular processors, right? So guys, compute optimized instances, we can say that that particular instances which has capability to process n numbers of processes at a time, or that particular instance is ideal for compute bound applications, right? Applications may be banking related, insurance related, or any other sectors related applications we can host on compute level instances. Next slide. Yes, this is scenario based. You are saying that this instance is good to process n numbers of processes, but in general purpose instances, which is a type of EC2, there are also good instances as well who can process the same thing. So my question is, why we go for compute optimized instances to make our infra puzzle? So guys, if we talk about this question, this interviewer actually tries to try to convey you that same processes we are getting, or the same task done we are getting from the general purpose instances like M series, T series, A series, right? So why we go for compute optimized instances to make our infrastructure very puzzle? That means why we go for the another category of EC2 instance. So the we can tackle this question as I'm not agreed with your point, because compute optimized instances are dedicatedly to process huge number of batch processes without interruption due to number of CPU provided and appropriate for intensive workload, right? So the manufacturing of compute optimized instances are dedicatedly to process n numbers of batches without interruption. This point is very important here, friends. Batch processes, right? Like in the previous slide I had given the example of n numbers of users are trying to do a transaction at the same time without interruption, and I think you have observed that the transactions interruption never fails, right? That means you cannot face any kind of interruption during the transactions level. Why? Because these transaction level sub controls are placed in very high performance infrastructures, right? N numbers of CPU and n numbers of memories and n numbers of network bandwidth, So so because these are very confidential and never interruption field, and also user is expected to get the successful at a one shot of time. So this is the advantage of a compute optimized instance here. Going to the next slide, what are the types of instances available in compute optimized category? So C4, C3, C5, C5n, in which C3 is outdated and not in use currently. So C3, the Amazon Web Services has excluded from their series. So currently C4, from here I can say C4, C5, C5n are the current one. Okay. Can you have an idea of C4 instances features? Yes. CPU having count between 2 to 36, RAM having 3.75 to 60 GB RAM, right? Storage is EBS. EBS means elastic block storage, guys. I had already made the videos over EBS. If you not had visited, kindly visit. I think this is the third last video I had uploaded. Network bandwidth have around 10 Gbps, which is a huge number of I mean without interruption network bandwidth. What are the uses? C4 instances features can use for web servers, right? Batch processing, MMO gaming, and video encoding. Sorry. So so the use of C4 instances are very categorized. I can say in terms of web servers, that was high performance. Batch processing, as I given the example of transactional point of view, right? MMO gaming, right? Like multi-mode, I mean gamings, and video encodings. So these are the some use case for C4 instances. Next slide. Okay, can you focus on C5 instances in terms of definitions, their uses, what are the features of C5 instances, which one is good, C4 or C5? So the instances is optimized, I can say, for compute intensive workload that delivers cost effective, very high performance at a low price per compute ratio, right? So what is C5, right? So guys, C5 is very similar to particular C4, but C5 has much more features involved by the AWS recently. Difference between C4 and C5 is that C5 is inbuilt with AWS Netro systems, which is the latest technology hypervisor. Yes. These questions may be asked in certification, AWS certification, that what is the difference between C4 and C5 in terms of technology, right? So C5 is inbuilt with the Amazon Web Services Netro systems, which is the latest technology hypervisor, right? Hypervisor means EC2. This is the biggest difference between C4 and C5. What are the features? As in the questions, features and uses interviewer has asked. So coming to the features one. So guys, if we talk about the features, then CPU having count between 2 to 72, which is very high performance provided by the cloud servers. RAM provided between 4 to 192 GB. Storage, C5 have both storage, which is elastic block storage and NVMe SSD. Network support by C5 is 25 Gbps. What are the uses of C5 instances? Same uses with respect to C4 one, but very high performance, zero latency claimed. These are the some benefits like video encoding, gaming servers, high performance web servers. Next slide. Yes, this slide is very important from the certifications point of view, guys, because if we talk about the Amazon certifications, these questions I had picked from Amazon certificate questions, I can say, like how much maximum storage volume storage supported by C5 instances. Yes, so C5 instances supports maximum of 25 EBS. What is EBS? As I told you earlier, EBS is elastic block storage. So 25 EBPS supported by C5, and which technology is used by C5 instances to improve the network functions? So that is the network elastic adapter, which is I can say network function enhanced over C5 instances, and which hypervisor is used by C5 to enhance the high performance. Hypervisor name is, guys, AWS Nitro system, which is also called EC2 supervisors. So guys, to provide the benefits for you, I had picked these questions from AWS certified questions. I hope these questions helped you. So guys, next session I will discuss about memory optimized, which is another type of EC2 instances. One more thing, guys, if you are facing any problem in your interview journey, let me know. I will try to provide you the best suited answers for you within a short span of time. And if you have any topic you wish to answers provided by me, kindly let me know in chat box or in comment box, right? I will pick up your questions positively, and I will try to provide you the best answer. So guys, let's meet on next session, which is memory optimized EC2 instance.